guys, we are here with International Student Podcast called Let's Be Real. Here we have like Thanksgiving food here, and we're going. Beishi made all of this.
Hey, my name is Beishi and I am a host family for the dinner, but technically not American. But I always love welcoming international students to the campus and to the country.
Hi, my name is Viz. I'm also a part of ISC. I'm from Vietnam and I have been in the US for 3 years. Yeah.
Hello, I'm part of the ISC and my name is Lee too. I've been in the US for technically 2 years. But yeah, I'm here today.
Hello, my name is Jordi. I'm also part of ISC and I've been in the country for 3 years and this is my first Thanksgiving as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Anyways.
You can celebrate it.
Oh, you didn't celebrate it?
No.
But you guys have been here for 2 years, but this is first Thanksgiving?
I celebrate it.
Okay.
So what did you do like last year?
Sitting at home.
So yeah, I feel like I was doing that as well.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was doing. I don't want to say I was working, but probably.
No, I don't do anything. Like I live in Seattle. Like it's just another day because like we don't celebrate it.
Yeah.
In school, like was also COVID, so like
Oh, yeah,
school
yeah.
doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know because my last year in the PhD program it was during COVID, so from 2020 to 2021. So like I just didn't see anyone
No, yeah.
in that year. Like everything was online.
Oh, like when did you got your PhD degree?
In 2021. So
Congratulations.
Wait, PhD?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you're here for your masters.
No, I work for the university.
Oh, you work for the masters.
No, she's like
She's a
a professor.
Yeah, I'm a professor.
Oh, professor. Wait, you can also get the abbreviation then, like professor and then like your last name if I'm correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Professor Beishi.
Yeah.
Oh, Professor!
Yeah, but I'm like, I guess I'm a relatively useful looking person. So like, relatively speaking, but I'm not. Yeah. But like,
Cause I heard somewhere that like, oh, you're doing your masters here.
no. So I came to the United States and I would start eating.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, wait, what do you have?
Okay, what do we have? So this is a salad, and this is just like a mixture of different like Chinese sort of like
Dumpling?
yes dumplings, like just all kind of like Chinese stuff. And this is teriyaki chicken with broccoli, and this is fries and the chicken wings, and this is a beef stew, like beef with like onion and potato. So this is the turkey. I have been cooking this for 4 hours, so I hope this is like
It looks good, it looks
completely.
good.
I think it should be like this is not a big. This is
No.
just like turkey breast,
Yeah.
and I didn't cook it in the oven because I don't know how to use it.
How did you cook it?
Just in the stove top.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, you can also do
Yeah, because this is not the big one. This is just like the
yeah.
breast. So this is a sort of like a stir fry, mushroom and shrimp, and this is green beans.
Yeah, I always see these two dishes at Chinese restaurants.
I love teriyaki chicken. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, let's see.
Thank you for making all of these.
Wait, do you know why it's called Thanksgiving though? Like we're supposed to like be thankful for like the stuff that we have. I don't know.
Do you have chopsticks?
Yeah, I'm talking about that.
Yeah, oh yeah, actually
Yeah,
gonna have
that.
chopsticks also.
Can I also have chopstick?
Thank you.
You all you.
It's really good.
Oh, thank you. I love cooking. So I think the history of Thanksgiving is sort of like the story between like the Native Americans and the
Pilgrims.
yes, so the British people first came to the United States. So that's kind of like the origin story of Thanksgiving. But like now, I feel like it's just kind of like a family holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just like because it's not like affiliated with like a religion, so it's just like a family holiday
Yeah.
for people to like spend time together.
The thing is like you have to be like the meaning of Thanksgiving. I think is right now. Oh, be thankful with your family and everything.
Oh, we should say, you know what we should do? We should be like in the movies, like people would say like what I'm grateful for.
Oh.
We should do that. Yeah, we should do that.
Okay, cool. Starting from.
Okay, you go first.
Okay.
You know.
I'm thankful for being able to be here and eat this tasty food because it's really actually good. Like this is good. Then I'm really thankful for everything that I have, my family, my friends, the ability to come to America and study there. I'm really thankful for that. So yeah. You.
I'm thankful for finally starting my aviation
Oh
lessons,
right.
my flight lessons.
Mm.
I'm also thankful for my government to sponsoring me to be over here for the last 3 years. And I'm also thankful for my parents, like always being there for me when I'm homesick.
Oh. What about you?
Sorry, I'm chewing. I think I feel thankful for everything, like for being here, like with everyone, enjoy this delicious dishes. Like, yeah, I just feel thankful, like be present.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think similar for me, like I'm really grateful for this job to be here, like especially like after COVID, like during COVID, like there was just like so much uncertainty, like
Yeah.
not knowing like where I would be. So like I'm very grateful to like have this job and just people I have met, like all the professors, like students, staff members here, like people have been like just so supportive. So like I really appreciate those support.
I feel like the thing about Thanksgiving is that it reminds us to be like thankful of like the small things that we
Yeah.
have in our life.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
So in China, do you have any holidays where you come together as a family and like
Well,
eat together?
the Chinese New Year,
Chinese
which is
New
like
Year. Yeah.
usually like it's different every year because it follows like the lunar calendar. So like it's different every year. So like usually it is, I would say usually it's like the late January and early February.
Yeah.
So like that is the time like just like it's basically just like Thanksgiving, Christmas like all together. So it's like a big holiday for like everyone in China. So like that's why like in China the school like they take a break like in January. Instead of like here it's in like December because like they give student break during Chinese New Year.
Why did you decide like here studying in or like working in the United States rather than in China?
So this is becoming a lot like a job interview. No, I'm always prepared for a job interview. So because I have been on the job market like a lot. So after I graduated in 2021, that period of time was just really strange. I feel like like it's still like in COVID, so like I feel like that was just like a really strange period of time. Like there was like a lot of like uncertainty and confusion in terms of like what I want to do, or like so. First, I feel like because I have this degree from the United States, like I want to see if I can find a job in the United States. But I mean, you guys are all international students, so you know all those like difficulties, challenges. So. And I do want to still like I want to work for like a university. I don't want to work for like a company or like a for-profit or like that kind of organization. I still want to work for like a university, like in higher education institution. So I feel like I received like all my academic training in the United States. So I came here when I was after my bachelor degree. But I feel like in my undergrad, I just didn't do anything. Academically speaking, it was more like just having that, college experience. Like not really know anything like academically. Like I feel like after coming here, especially after my PhD program, like that's how I learned all things related to like how to be a researcher, like how to teach, all of those. So I don't feel like I'm super familiar with the like academic community back home in China. I mean, of course they have like their own academic community, like they have their own like rules and standards of doing things. And I have many, you know, like friends, they're very close to the academic community in China, but like I am not super close to that, and I want to be close to them. But like just right now, like because my, you know, some international students, like they do their research, like even if they get their degree here, they do research like back home. So like they involve their like communities like back home, but like, I didn't do that. So like the whole thing is like very United States based. So like I feel like I didn't really have much knowledge about the sort of like how people research back home. So it's almost like it's going to be equally difficult for me to get a job here or back home.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Wait, one thing I'm curious about, are you like, how did you get like paired with us for this like Thanksgiving host family thing?
So I feel like, so in my first year here, so I came here last year in August. So in my first year, I feel like I didn't really do anything like just related to the community on campus, because I did not have a lot of teaching experience. So like in my first year, I was just focusing a lot on teaching, like how to be a teacher, and also sort of just like settle down, like figuring out like now I'm a professor, like what I'm doing. And now like in my second year, I feel like I'm more settled. Like I want to be just more connected to the community on campus, because my program does not have an undergrad degree, so I never hang out with undergrad ever.
Oh, what is your program?
So I'm in the College of Education and Human Development. So my program does not have an undergrad degree, so I only hang out with master degree students and PhD degree students. So like I rarely connect with undergrad like ever, because like I don't teach them. And also I feel like last year when I first came here, it was still like kind of in during COVID. So like last year, so a lot of things was still online. So like in my first, there was a spoon in that. So last year it was like, still a lot of things were like online. Like all the meetings I had with my like program, like other professors, staff, was like entirely online. So I didn't actually meet anyone in my first semester being here. And also like I feel like right now professors are not really expected to be like on campus like a lot, because and like especially like in my case, because my students, they are never on campus, like they have jobs or right. So like many of the students in the College of Education, like they have jobs, like so they only come to school when they have classes. Otherwise they are never on campus. So I don't feel like I'm really that they don't expect me to be on campus because students are not on campus. So like I feel like in my first year I just didn't do anything like related to the campus community, and I think I saw this like in an email, like I got like a bunch of email from the university like every day. I saw this from one of those emails. And I feel like, oh, this sounds fun, because like because like if I was not doing this, I'm probably hanging out with Chinese people, which I do like all the time, like and I can always hang out with them, you know, during Chinese New Year, like that's the main point of time that we hang out.
Also, this is like an email too, like you got it from email?
Yeah, I think I got it from like an email.
Because I thought like you guys were like individually
Contact.
invited. Yeah, yeah. I thought it was,
No,
like,
I saw friend. I don't really know the other people. Like I don't know if the other host families like they, because I feel like in order to get this information, they have to be related to
No,
affiliated with the university in some way.
Mhm.
Either they work for the university or like they know someone from the university. Like
Yeah.
otherwise they probably just wouldn't know the opportunity. Oh, you know what is very funny is that the first email I got from what's that name? That guy.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Mm.
The first email I got from him, he assigned you to me. That's the first email. So that's just
okay.
one person. Which I'm like, okay, but that's going to be a little bit awkward from, because like I didn't specify that I'm also like just a person. So it's like you two can have dinner together, which is like very funny. So actually I sent an email to him. I'm like, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, but like I don't know, he probably just like felt like the people who sign up should be like a big family, so they can take in like one person.
Oh yeah.
Like he didn't, like I probably should have specified that like in the Google survey they did like earlier that this is like a one person thing, not like a huge family.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought that because when I registered for this program, I thought that it's just me and I would connect with one family, but this would be like a whole family with a lot of people.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a family thing, but I mean this also works, you know what I mean?
I think that's what Thanksgiving is about. Everyone coming together,
To
eating.
be like a family.
To be like a family.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like a host family.
Yeah.
But have you ever experienced like connect with our families in the US in like during your time here in the US?
Oh yeah, because you're also like an international
Yeah,
student.
I'm still an international person. So, I just like, I remember, I remember like in my first 2 years, like in my PhD program, like at the end of the semester, which is like usually like in like early December, like a professor would invite like all the students like in her class
That's nice.
to her home, and we would have like a potluck, so like everyone would
Bring stuff, right?
bring food over there. But I feel like when I was a student, like I didn't really celebrate like Thanksgiving because when I was in the PhD program, like that's like the almost the end of the semester, so like I just have a lot going on during that time. And then when I was a student, like I only go home in winter, like I don't go home in summer, so I have to get everything done like before the winter break. So I need to basically spend the whole Thanksgiving just getting everything done. So like I don't have to once the last class finished, like I can just go home. Yeah, that was like the only time when I was a student. That was like the only time I go home.
This is like your first time like hosting a Thanksgiving for like students, right?
Yeah, this is really fun, I think. So as faculty members, like we are expected to be connected to students and the campus community. But like because of COVID, like a lot of those opportunities are just like gone.
Yeah.
And I also feel like because of COVID, like a lot of students are just not on campus like that often.
Yeah.
So like I try to find those opportunities, but like it's hard. So because like I feel like these days people just do not connect like in the way that we used to do. Like and then like even for even in like a PhD program, like usually like the advisor and the student, they can have like a really strong relationship because like pretty much like in the later half of the program, it's just your advisor mentoring like you doing your research. So usually they can have like a very strong relationship, and they can like the students and the advisor, they can just become friends. Like the student will visit the professor at home, but because of COVID, like like that happens a lot. Like they will have like a really strong relationship because like a professor might just be working with like 10 so it's not like a lot of students. But like because of COVID, like that experience just has been taken away from me. So like I feel like all the relationship I have formed in my PhD program, and even like here in my first year here was like online. So that was different. So like people don't expect you to show up in their place.
Yeah. It's just like online. I think just online. I do think that even though like we came back from online to offline, there's something different about it, you know what I mean?
When I go like to Chinese restaurant with my family, we always it's so good. And I don't know that orange is gonna be that Chinese dish. Orange chicken.
Orange chicken.
Yeah. Orange chicken is like a famous like just non-Chinese dish. It's like American
It's
Chinese
American
dish.
yeah.
So like after coming here, like having those like dishes from like like Panda Express, just like those Chinese American restaurant, like those are just like so different from like what I would have in like actual like back home in China, like actual Chinese restaurant.
People say that a lot. In Indonesia, we have like a lot of like Chinese Indo there. So there's like this place called Pik. It's like it's like where all of the Chinese people live. And like I don't know if you have also this in China, but it's called like Din Tai Fung.
Oh yeah.
Din Tai
It's
Fung.
very famous.
Yeah, it's very famous.
And it
Yeah.
was so good every time. And then I love the pork chashu, and then like also the xiao long bao. Oh my god. Also I don't know if it's like a Chinese dish, but it's called like kway teow.
Oh, good job. So
Is it like an Indo thing or Chinese thing?
I think it's like a Chinese thing.
Okay, then never
Yeah.
mind. Then. It's like a Chinese Indo.
What is that? Can you describe it a little bit?
Oh, like noodle, but it's like flat and it's like flat, but like.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess I should. Yeah. Oh, do you have tissue?
Tissue?
there.
Oh.
Yeah, like that's what I miss the most living in like a place like Kalamazoo. Like here you get like 2 Chinese restaurants and they never update their menu ever. Like it's like but like every time I go to like Los Angeles or like New York, it's like oh my god. What I love those places is that if there's some kind of like a popular dish or restaurant in China, like they will be transported to New York like in no time. Like you're very connected to like whatever that is popular back home.
It's like this.
Oh, I don't think I know what is this.
It's
It's kind of like a fried noodle.
Yeah,
I think it's
fried
like
noodle.
Thai food.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
Oh really?
Thai food.
It's like
What is the
every-
name of that? Pad Thai.
Yeah.
Pad Thai, yeah.
Huh.
It's like every Chino restaurant there.
But I think that in general, Chinese food is spicy and have a lot
But
of
it's
oil.
really good. The
No,
spice
yeah,
is
but it looks so attractive.
It's Singaporean Chinese food.
Oh, Singaporean Chinese.
Yeah.
Teochew. But then like I don't know why I don't like the American spicy. It's like too paprika-ish. If that makes sense. I like the what is it? The chili oil. Spicy. Yeah, it's good. That's good.
The Szechuan or the Mala?
The one that we have.
Oh,
I don't know what's that.
I know as well.
Yeah.
But I think it's like the Mala.
Really?
But like Mala down.
Mm.
Out of Mala.
thank you so much for hosting this family friendship program event. I really enjoyed the food, especially the turkey, and I wish I could eat more. But yeah, eat more. I'm gonna eat more. Okay.
Okay.
I ate the most turkey. I ate 1.5. Anyways,
Keep going.
yeah, keep going. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So far, this is like your first family, like first students to host, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think of it?
I think it's great. So first of all, thanks to the program at Western to match local families with international students. So people can hang out together to learn about different cultures, to share food, to talk about like what they are grateful for in the year.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Sophie, what do you think of the program?
I think it's great because I have never experienced this. I mean, like for my 3 years in here, I would say this is like the greatest Thanksgiving holiday I have ever had.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should give me like a 5-star rating, unlike
Oh,
my
yeah.
professor.
Oh my
Honestly, give her a raise, give her a green card, give her everything.
I give you 5 stars, but I have never taken your class.
Oh yeah.
Are you a professor, a teacher?
I'm not a Rayman professor right now because I only teach a graduate student, so usually they don't go out and read my professor.
Oh, yeah.
And I know students can be real read my professor.
Don't worry, when you see getting dropped down below 4.9, we will review Bomet with 5 stars.
Yeah. Very nice. So yeah, what do you think, Jordi, of this?
I think it's really great host, so thank you for that. As well as like, I think it's like really nice to have like this,
Oh.
like a small community, you don't feel excluded and like, I think it's really great.
Yeah, I feel like even though it's only like 4 people, I can talk to each of you guys. So like to get to know you more, like professors like this. Oh, like I think I found a new knowledge today. Like
Aww.
like teacher, but you don't teach, you just do research. That's crazy.
I am just splitting like secrets of higher education.
Pee.
I think we're getting a cut funding from the user cut.
Yeah, very nice. Cause like it's kind of like my first Thanksgiving.
Say something to Amy.
And it,
Oh yeah. So this closes our 3rd episode. Fourth? Yeah. 3rd, right? Yeah.
the third part too.
Just
So-
episode 3.
Okay. So this closes our 3rd episode of our Let's Be Real podcast. It's kind of like a YouTube video now, but like it's still a podcast, guys. And yeah, please look forward for our 4th episode, which we are gonna talk about like holidays and food and cooking together. It's kind of like the same, but in a different vibe. We're gonna talk about more of like a Christmas thing and New Year theme and everything. So yeah, I am very grateful that you guys stayed to the end. Yeah, thank you so much. See you. Bye bye.